Hello, welcome to day 22 of 5 Minutes to Wellness 100-Day Challenge. Today is Saturday, Self-Love Saturday, and we are going to talk a little bit about bringing more love into your life for yourself. But before we get started, I want to go over the top 3 things you can do today to better your health and wellness. Number 1, being in good posture, sitting up straight, standing up straight, abdomen tight, pelvis tilted in, and it's so important to stay in correct posture throughout the day, throughout your everyday tasks, from cleaning, working out, standing, sitting. You want to make sure you're always, that's why I say it every day, you're always checking in with your posture, because if you don't do it every day throughout the day, you'll forget, because it's easy, because we always just shrug the shoulders down, whatever. So it's a constant reminder. Number 2, drinking plenty of water. So important to flush out all those toxins that we put in our bodies. And number 3, deep breathing, release and relax. We carry the world on our shoulders. We got so much stuff going on. Breathe, let it go. So self-love, I am going over a piece of a sheet of paper from my 12-week healthy habits classes on self-love. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, physiological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for our own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of our own needs and not sacrificing our well-being to please others. Self-love means not settling for less than what we deserve. Self-love means accepting yourself as you are in this moment for everything that you are. And I'll repeat that again. Self-love means accepting yourself as you are in this moment right now for everything that you are. Start with that, then everything else will proceed from that. But you have to start with a sense of love, self-love. It means accepting your emotions for what they are and putting your physical, emotional, and mental well-being first. Self-love can mean something different for each and every one of us, because we all have different ways to take care of ourselves. Figuring out what self-love looks like for you as an individual is an important part of your mental health. What does self-love mean to you? It can mean talking to and about yourself with love, prioritizing yourself, giving yourself a break from self-judgment, trusting yourself, being true to yourself, setting healthy boundaries, forgiving yourself when you aren't being true or nice to yourself. And how do we get there? It's an everyday practice. You just have to do it every day. And a lot of times we're going to fall, and we're just going to get right back up and give yourself grace. Self-love is another way to say self-care. To practice self-care, we must go back to the basics and listen to your bodies. Take breaks from work and move and stretch. Put the phone down and connect to yourself or others and do something creative. Eat healthy, but also sometimes indulge in your favorite foods. You gotta live a little. You gotta love your life. And sometimes that includes taking a little break and enjoying the simple things. How do you love yourself? How you love yourself is how you treat others to love you. And I am going to read a part from my book, From Heaven to Hell to Healed, and my last part really is all about learning to love yourself. just a little background about me. I was very severely codependent, and I didn't like myself at all for a very long time. And I just went through a pretty bad thing, hence the name, from heaven to hell to healed. And I took some time off of just giving and doing for myself. And I'm not saying to always be selfish, because sometimes if you go to the extreme, you can start to be selfish. But if you're coming from a place where you hate yourself, like I was, I needed to do the steps I needed to do to love myself again. So this is just part of my book from Self-Love. This one is called Self-Love. For the last several months, my Thursdays have consisted of buying myself flowers, going to counseling, and then ending the evening with what I call a self-love bath, where I do a detox bath. That means it's very, very, very hot, hottest you can take, and detoxes your body with Epsom salts, baking soda, and essential oils, bubble bath, and rose petals, surrounded with candles and a glass of wine. I don't drink now, but back then I did. Then I take markers and I write all over myself about how much I love myself, and I write the words from the Ho'oponopono prayer. We just went over that a couple weeks ago, which are: I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Dr. Joe Vidal says it is believed to be designed to wipe out all the negativity in our thoughts and those blocks that are keeping us miserable. Very powerful prayer. Love that prayer. Every morning when I wake up, I start with prayer. On my dresser, I have an altar where I light my incense and I say the Ho'oponopono prayer over and over, and I look at some pictures of my younger self for healing. I meditate, I visualize, I write my affirmations, read, journal, and exercise. This is part of the Miracle Morning. It is a great book to read, by the way. It is a great way to start your day motivated and focused. Eyes on your goals, energized and happy. It will be self-love. It will be the best work you'll ever do for yourself, and your future self will thank you. Do it for yourself. If you want flowers, go buy yourself flowers. If you want to go out to eat, go take yourself out to eat. Dress up, love yourself. You want to travel, go somewhere you've always wanted to go. You want to buy yourself a ring, buy yourself one. Now this is all, I was going through a terrible breakup, so this was all about loving myself, so I felt better. So self-love, like it says in here, it's whatever self-love means to you. Do something for yourself. These are just ideas to do, and none of them have to really, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, these videos come to you for free, but if you enjoyed the video and would like to support me and my channel, you can give to the links below. You make it a great day. Namaste.